Welcome back, and welcome to Analyze the Detective Phase. Define framed the problem, measure proved the baseline. Now we ask why. And the first tool every investigation reaches for is the Pareto chart, the picture of the 80-20 law. Most of your pain comes from a few of your causes. Today, the principle, how to build the chart properly, and one built live on our packaging line's delay data. Let's find the vital few. The Pareto principle. Roughly 80% of effects come from 20% of causes. A few defect types make most of the scrap, a few customers file most of the complaints, a few delay causes eat most of the lost time. The chart makes it visible, bars for each category, sorted tallest first, never alphabetically, and a cumulative percentage line climbing across the top. Where that line crosses 80%, everything to the left is the vital few. The rest is the useful many. Exam language. Separate the vital few from the trivial or useful and many. Building one correctly takes 4 disciplines. Categories from a defined period, 1 week of delays, not a mixed bag. Counts, or better, impact, minutes lost or cost, because a rare defect that scraps the case can outweigh a frequent cosmetic one. Sort descending, then plot the cumulative line. And resist 2 traps. Other must stay small. If it's your biggest bar, your categories are wrong, and a flat Pareto, all bars similar, means this slice doesn't discriminate. Recut the data by another dimension. Let's build one. I'll use the LeanProjax platform on last week's delay log for line A, new Pareto chart, and I enter the causes. Changeover waits, 46 minutes. Label jams, 28. Carton supply, 12. Sensor faults, 8. Operator breaks, 4, and other 2. 100 minutes of delay and the chart sorts and accumulates as I type. Read the line. Changeover alone is 46%. Add label jams and you're at 74. Carton supply takes you to 86. 2 causes, 1/3 of the categories, carry 3/4 of the pain. That's the project's analyze target, chosen by data. What the Pareto is for, and isn't. It targets the investigation. The vital few become your 5 whys and fishbone subjects next lesson. It doesn't explain anything. It ranks symptoms, not causes. Changeover waits still needs a why. Rerun it after improvements. The bars should shrink and re-rank. That before and after pair is your evidence at the improved toll gate. And stratify, 1 Pareto per shift or per product often reveals what the combined chart hides. Exam drill. 2 questions. Question 1. Your Pareto's biggest bar is other at 35%. What does that tell you? And what do you do? Pause here if you need a moment. The categorization failed. Recategorize with sharper definitions and replot. Never attack other. Question 2. All 6 bars are nearly the same height. What's the move? Take a few seconds. A flat Pareto doesn't discriminate. Recut by a different dimension. Shift, machine, product, or switch from counts to cost impact. The vital few are named. Changeover waits and label jams. Next lesson we interrogate them. Fishbone diagrams and the 5 whys. Root cause analysis done properly on the same 2 suspects. The detective work deepens. Subscribe and I'll see you there.